South Australian drink of the week this week is a tea. And not just any old tea. Andy Packer, artistic director and CEO of Slingsby Theatre. It's the Hall of Possibility.
It is. Yeah, it's a terrible pun, but that's okay. Yes, made to drink in the Hall of Possibility, which is
where we're recording.
That's right.
Which is in Parkside.
Yeah.
It's where so much of the magic has happened or been dreamt of for Slingsby.
Yeah.
And we're having a whole conversation about that. But who blended this for you?
So brewed by Belinda,
Yeah, she's in
Belinda
the art
Hill,
circles,
yes. That's right. She makes a whole series of teas like Stage Fright and Blackout and those things as well.
Break a leg.
Opening night, I think, yeah. So anyway, it was a beautiful process to have this created for us. So it was, and so it's the sort of tea that we like to drink while we're making work or rehearsing. So it's both invigorating and calming.
You've just foreshadowed a question that we're leading to later in the conversation.
Great.
Because you love that, don't you?
Yeah.
You love having things sit together that are polar opposite.
That's interesting, I think.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. Well, we're coming back to that, so you've got to keep listening. But is there... did different personalities have different types of tea leaf into this, or did Belinda just sit back and get what you wanted to achieve?
Yeah, we talked about the company and the aesthetic of the company and the experience we want our audience to have when they see our work, but also how we work, how we're collaborative, and there were some. It's very pretty as well.
Yeah,
is the thing. And there's like licorice in there, which is something I really like.
Mm-hmm. I was getting some aniseed notes.
Yeah. So there's licorice root, organic lavender, organic red rose petals, organic blue cornflower petals. There's spearmint, peppermint. Yeah.
So they would be stimulating. The lavender sort of the other way. Licorice is you just forget everything else that's going on, don't you?
Yeah, and it's very, I find it quite energizing, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And, I mean, we've had this since maybe 2019.
Yeah.
And it's a gift that it's also perfect to take around the world.
Yes.
So this is something that we have taken and left as gifts for presenting partners around the world.
I'm going to hold it up so the camera can see it, but customs, some countries are a bit iffy about dried green leaf coming into their
I think only New Zealand.
Okay.
But really, as Australians, you can pretty well get your stuff anywhere.
Okay.
You know, most of the world is more relaxed than Australia. New Zealand is even more vigilant.
Right. So if we was gathering today to think about an upcoming production, would you have done this and had the tea drawing before we settled, so it's here?
Yes, you don't want to burn your lips. So, but you do want it to sort of. It is a tea that really can't get too steeped. Like it just gets nicer and nicer.
Oh.
So because there's no, it's all. There's no black tea leaf or anything like that, so it won't get too tanniny or bitter.
No.
It just gets better. So sometimes I have a flask, tea flask, and that can stay in there all day, and I'll just, we have little 15-minute breaks, and I'll go and have a top up.
All right. Now, I was anticipating us doing this and thinking of this tea having a role in your company. Can you recall moments where this has been the catalyst or the complementary partner in brainstorming, but also to gather to let off some steam when something was very heady and people needed to deflate a bit?
Yeah, I mean, I think when you're making new work, when you're making theatre right from scratch, which is what we've always done, there are times when you get very lost. There are times when you go, and as director, I go, I don't know how to help this. I don't know how to help this right now. So sometimes we take a break, and people go off and do different things, and I'll have a cup of tea and I might go outside for a little while, just take a breather, a little brain break, really. And usually you find the solution. I have a Scottish friend who's a theatre director. His trick is to just start moving chairs around the room. He'll just start moving chairs around the room, and people think he's doing something, but he's just giving himself space.
Literally.
Until an idea comes of a solution or something to try. Because for me as a director, once I have something in front of me, I can edit it.
Yeah.
So just intuitively, but if you've gone down a path that's wrong, you need some catalyst to head in a different path. So you need to just take a break, have a cup of tea.
All right. So are we ready to pour this now?
It's ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please pour away, because one of the rituals, because you've been on the Adelaide show before, you may or may not remember, we toast our late patron Queen Adelaide at the beginning of every episode. So we'll do that with Hall of Possibility. And Belinda, I'm a sucker for a great pun. You know that. And I love it. Cheers. Oh, to the Queen.
To the Queen.
Here we go. Now I'm looking forward to this.
So you just breathe it in.
Okay, yes. Just that was subtext for shut up, Steve.
No.
Be present in a gentle
Don't
way.
rush into drinking it.
Okay. Was I was about? Oh, okay. All the minty notes, the spearmint, have floated to the top. You know when you look at a lake in the morning and there's that thick layer of fog, there's all the mint notes are hanging there at the moment for me.
It's a minty miasma.
It is. It is. That could be another. And okay. I'm trying to break the fog. Here we go.
It's subtle, but the longer it sits there.
Yes. What happened was it wandered in quite modestly, but then, a bit like your productions, you've sat there and you haven't noticed something, and then you notice it. The aniseed notes came from backstage, forward.
Yeah, it was ready for you.
Yeah. Oh,
It knew you were coming. That it was just waiting in the wings.
The other things, the lavender I haven't picked up yet. I imagine everything plays a part at some point.
And I feel like this is quite a small little pot I've put in here. I think maybe I could have used a bit more, but also, as I say, the longer it sits there. So we'll come back to this later on, maybe.
Yeah, we will.
And it will be, the flavours will have opened up more.
Yes, because at the moment, see, I'm a coffee drinker typically, but I always open up when there's a tea person who wants to share a tea. I could drink this.
All day long.
Yes.
Yes. But this is hydrating you as well, of course. So that's also good. But I find it just really opens me up. And that's when you're making theatre, you have to feel brave and safe and open. So this is a nice reminder.
Some guests, I think of the espresso cups I have, they're like guests, they're lovely when they come, but you then want them to leave. You don't have to drop hints with this. I'm happy. This is a guest that you'd be sad when they do leave.
Nice.
Tea leave.
When they tea leave.
When they tea leave. Wow.
Well, leaving is always a possibility.
On that note, I heartily recommend this. Do you think Belinda will keep making this tea after Slingsby was?
I don't know. That's a very interesting question. We're just about to get Belinda to make a whole lot more for us. Yeah.
Beautiful. So all that's left for me to say in this essay drink of the week is that really, we're trying the possibility, but seriously, I've heard about brewed by Belinda teas before. I'm so glad I've had a chance to try them. I think we'll just say teas brewed by Belinda are the South Australian drinks of the week.
Brilliant.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah.
All right, one more sip. In fact, maybe a nut.
Yes. A little lie
Do you
down.
mi- do you mind?
No, on the daybed. We're in the young king's chamber. So
Oscar Wilde would be so proud.
he'd be very happy.